Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request from Thomas who wanted a 7th Gundam in the colors of Clone Force 99 from the Bad Batch, which I haven't seen, but I've heard a lot of good things about, so hopefully I will eventually see it. I forgot to put weathering on this, which I feel like would really go well with the aesthetic of the image I saw of Clone Force 99. But to be honest, I got a really good round out of the gate, so I just kind of left it plain. Seventh Gundam, of course, is, well, it's a Gundam. It is. We had the full armor Seventh Gundam for years, and then a couple of weeks ago, finally got this. It has a new level of EX boost, which actually increases your attack power for a while if you've been using it long enough. And yeah, which I am about to do to run down this Loto, because they are difficult, to say the least. And big swing, big swings. It ran out of boost, so it is now on the ground. And didn't quite have enough time to finish it, but I had enough boost to keep going. And here's a Rigelgu to back it up, though, so as usual, I have gotten way too far into enemy territory and paid for it. Boy, have I paid for it. Okay, so for my next trick, going to try and kill the Loto before I die, and fail. But this round does get significantly better. But yeah, the only thing I was not really able to accomplish with this deco that I wanted to was a vertical stripe. And unfortunately, vertical stripes are one of the things that there are no really good camos for in GBO2. So that's, to be honest, that's one of the things that has held up a request I've been holding on to a long time for a Fire Force uniform, because yeah, it's just, I'm trying to figure out what suit I can accomplish that vertical stripe on that will make the rest of the uniform look right. And it's just, yeah, still trying to figure that out. Need to put some serious time into it soon, because I've been sitting on that one for a while, and I apologize to the requester. I just, and that Loto never healed after the last time I fought it, so it's dead. But yeah, and they took our point, which is always kind of a nuisance. Or we just, no, yeah, I think they actually did. The other trick is, okay, no, I think we're just on the other side of the map. That's the other trick is these maps are frequently pretty close to symmetrical with a few things here or there that aren't. So it can kind of be hard to tell if someone is taking your point or you're just on the other side of the world sometimes, especially if you've been in a melee with something and you're not quite sure where that has led you. Which I'm pretty sure that's what happened here, and I just lost my bearings, which happens a lot. Yeah, that's the enemy base over there. Yeah, just lost my bearings. So, see, that shot didn't quite connect. The grenade launcher does stun on contact. The beam spot gun in the other wrist takes quite a few hits to connect, but it's usually fairly easy to land those. And yeah, it has a really nice, like, dramatic downswing, and I'm working on the spacing. I think I land more of it later, or possibly right now once this person is down. Yep. Yeah, landed one stab anyway. Didn't quite have enough time to land the killing shot, but the second they actually do anything, that'll be taken care of. Or not. Yeah, need to wait for my boost to come back. Decided to use a tackle because honestly it was the safest way, and then to deal with the other enemies I'm near, I used EX boost because that will get me out of some trouble. Yeah, EX boost level 3 you can do a couple of things with before you run out of boost, and yeah, once you've knocked somebody down, that single saber downswing, very, very strong. Now, unfortunately, I am standing in a pile of fire, and yeah, the Loto has me again. I want to get one of those. There's so many recent things that I have not gotten that I would love to get. Oh, okay. I recognize the name on that Loto pilot. I think they run AB rooms fairly frequently. So, let's see. 3 minutes left. We are ahead by about 3,200 points. Nothing wrong with that. And yeah, seem to have a team that's working relatively well together. That's always the good news. If everybody, if everybody covers each other and stays, polite and does not get excessively nettled, you can get, places pretty well. Iframes saved that pilot. That pilot killed our pilot. I killed their pilot, and yeah, just not particularly a great outcome for us, but at least at least 25 points worth of vengeance were acquired. Let's see. Yeah, so yeah, we're a lot of times, just if you've got multiple close range suits, you end up in bad places in terms of knocking each other over. And now, yeah, EX boost here, especially for the G7, which can actually do a few tricks with it if it needs to. Really great emergency procedure, because yeah, and also combo extender, because you can boost cancel out of more things. But yeah, just you got to pick your moment, and this is one of those rounds where I think I was actually fairly decent at that. I am, however, now totally out of boost for a good long time, and yeah, I am. Luckily my team was around, so I only took a couple of hits for lack of boost to cancel out of my downswing animation. We are still ahead, but thanks to that base bomb, significantly less so. But again, we're remaining fairly cohesive here, and that will help us manage to hit that Gelgug, or Regelgug, excuse me. And big swing, hit an ally. Just going to continue with the combo and, apologize when I can, which is now, and then die probably when I can, which is also now. Yeah, they're pushing pretty hard because they are close to being able to win this. They're about 1,500 points behind now, so that is definitely within within an achievable margin in 1 minute. But it's not a margin that you can achieve, unfortunately, by charging in alone, and I'm not sure that Engage Zero's teammates are really doing it any favors. What the enemy team does have working in their favor, and I should have probably waited another second because number 5 is working on this, is that they had all of the checkpoints. Yeah, I hit the EX boost just to get back to the fighting. Also, I'll only be out of boost for like 10 seconds at the end if it comes to that. So, and let's see. Yeah, so gonna try and keep the Engage Zero booster locked down. Get a last second kill if I can. Yeah, like big downswing to the ankles, very, very powerful with the G7. But yeah, it's, oh man, and that just, you could see the lighting effect graze that Regelgu, but it didn't actually amount to anything. But yeah, I think the colors came out fairly well, and yep, top damage at 123k. So I think that came out pretty well. 7-3, yeah. So I hope you enjoyed it, Thomas, and that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. I may have mentioned this before, but since we're on the subject of Star Wars, I'll just say it again. I think it's funny that the Star Wars Vintage Collection has been doing like special edition figures in like slightly larger boxes for more money. Usually about like, I think $20-25 a piece instead of the 17 that, standard Vintage Collection figures go, which is kind of silly in and of itself, but, that's the toy market right now. But just those special edition figures are so precisely extended mobile suits in action. They have more accessories, they have, like effect parts, they have more paint, and frequently, like weathering or what have you, that, and like a nice semi-gloss finish that the regular figures don't tend to have. And yeah, that is extended MS in action to a T. That is like almost every bullet point. It's just kind of funny.